Oh, yes. Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to Podcast vs. Player episode 21. I'm Cal, and as always, I am joined by probably the Dark Knight of podcasting. It's Dan.
Hello.
That was very Batman-like.
Sorry, I didn't know you wanted a themed response.
Hello, Mr. Freeze.
I just had a really weird image then. If, do you remember in Police Academy, there was that woman, and like, whenever she'd kick in the door, she'd like, "Freeze, scumbag!"
Yeah.
Like,
when she was talking, she had a really squeaky voice.
yeah. But I just want Batman to just kick in a door and just do that. That'd be great. Actually, there's a challenge for you. I want an image of Batman in a cartoon or whatever, kicking a door in, and then just dubbing that over the top of it. It'd be brilliant.
He just like kicks the door down. It's like all brooding and stuff. Like, hello, boys.
You need to film like 50 alternate intros to Batman entrances. It'd be great.
That sounds like a challenge. Speaking of Batman, there's a new Arkham Knight trailer, dubbed the Batmobile trailer. And we get to see it driving around and in its battle mode and stuff. And I suspect that was to cushion the blow that it's been pushed back to next year.
A little disappointed.
I'm more than a little disappointed. But at the same time, I'd rather it come out later and be amazing than sooner.
That's true.
Be shit.
That's true. I mean, I'm hoping that that's exactly what they did with Watch Dogs. They just said, if we bring it out with the consoles, it's not going to be as good as we want it to be, so therefore we're going to keep it back. And everyone was just like, you dickhead. And then it's come out, and it's like the biggest selling, like, original franchise launch of like all time.
It's IPs, one of the biggest new IPs of all time. Yeah,
it's like 4 million units sold in its first week, which is just amazing.
It's more than amazing, especially considering a lot of people lost faith after all the delays and the fact that the graphics wasn't as good as initially shown. Especially because of it being on last gen as well. But seeing it on your PC, I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, and obviously that was scaled down as well for recording. But all the issues that were present at launch have all been fixed on the PC. Well, for mine at least, there was a lot of jerkiness.
Just Dan
on Ultra.
Everyone
else is
sat there and gone, right lads, Dan's tweeted us saying he's having a few issues, so
I might have sent a
sort Dan's out.
The thing is though, I didn't go fix it, dickheads. I just said maybe you should have launched it with an offline mode, or maybe you can implement an offline mode. Just something to get it working. But then a few hours later it's fixed anyway.
The consoles obviously have an offline mode.
I know, yeah, that's what I don't quite get. I think it's the Uplay launcher, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's
it's from the PC, it's the Uplay. And I mean, that's still affecting though, because I mean, Rocksmith is Ubisoft as well. And every time it tries to log into the servers whenever you start it up, like searching for new content and stuff, about half the time it says it can't connect. And that's never happened before Watch Dogs was released, so I think there's still issues with it.
I couldn't even launch the multiplayer app on my phone. It would not let me log in at all. So I mean, it's been sorted now, so that's one thing. So they are quite good with
at
stuff
least
like
it
that.
goes to show for me that Watch Dogs 2 is going to look amazing. Because they're not going to have to worry about the 360 and the PS3.
Hopefully,
they're just going to go put it all in.
I'm hoping other publishers will take note from this. I mean, like Battlefield 4 looked amazing, looked good on pretty much everything to be fair. Looked amazing on PS4 and Xbox One, PC. Looked pretty good on last gen as well. And then obviously now it's been announced there's a new Battlefield out, which is good because, you know, Battlefield 4 still isn't working. So
it's mainly all working now.
But
that's not still
far
too late to be. If it's not working within a day or two, like Ubisoft, fair play to them, they fucked it up at the start, but they had it fixed within a few hours, and that was it. It was all sorted within a week. It's as it should be. But
I had the same beef with Rockstar with this because they should have known this was going to happen.
Absolutely, they know how many pre-orders they've got. They know how much interest there is. They've got people talking to them, saying how much they want it, and how disappointed they are that it's all back. Add them all up and say, well, shit, there's like 1 million people that are going to be on this on launch. We need to make sure that the servers can definitely handle that.
Well, it's not really the same at all, but PS4 on launch day, there was a day one update that you had to download to just be able to play games, be able to play Blu-rays and whatnot. And before it was even out, Sony says you're going to need this update. What we suggest you do, get a USB stick, whack it in a computer, download it onto USB stick, and then put it in the PS4 and boot it in safe mode, and it will do the update through that, because we suspect the servers are you're going to be waiting to download it on day one otherwise.
Yeah.
So you had the choice, risk it and just download it once you've got your PS4, or do what I did and do it ahead of time. Download the update, it's there on the USB stick, it's just waiting, whack it in, job done. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not saying Ubisoft should say what we're going to do. We're going to put an update server online for you to just download, so you can use your own fucking server. But they should have been some precedents to stop all this, at least a little bit. But anyway,
yeah.
I don't actually have much news for you today, Dan. But I have some old, fat, juicy news. 14 years old to be precise. You ready?
Wow. I'm ready.
Have you got your hungry news bib on?
Yeah.
Oh, you weirdo. Did you know Halo Combat Evolved was originally planned for the Sega Dreamcast and PlayStation 2?
Bloody hell. No, I did not.
Well, now you know. Brand new information. 14 years later.
So new information.
And also, do you happen to know who predicted, wrongly, that the PS2 was the most likely console that Halo would appear on in 2001?
Was it the Pope?
Very close. It was Rockstar of GTA fame. The Pope obviously was an ex-member of Rockstar, so I'll give you that one.
Yeah, nice one.
But yes, it was obviously Halo at the time was a team-based third-person 3D shooter set in an exceptionally complex futuristic setting. And what's strange though is a couple of the pictures that have leaked in this supposed Dreamcast version of Combat Evolved actually uses some of the vehicles and weapons from Halo 2.
Really?
Yeah, it's quite weird.
Wow, that is pretty good.
It looks like turds, don't get me wrong. Well, that's it for the news, if you hadn't guessed. But E3 is just around the corner, Dan.
Oh yeah.
I can feel it. It's breathing down my neck, touching me.
We've got exclusive backstage VIP passes, obviously.
Obviously, like we do every year.
They sent us 4.
That's just because we're really awesome, mate.
Oh yeah.
And be like, go in and be like, you got your card? Like, yeah. You got your other card? Yeah. You got your other card? Yeah. You're awesome. So what I thought we'd do is let's predict what we think is going to be what is going to happen at E3 this year.
Okay.
My first one. Let's start. We'll do each thing. So we'll start with Xbox. Well, Microsoft. What do you think Microsoft have got under their garments?
Is this something we already know about, or something new?
No, well, it could be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, well, bear in mind,
it could be Halo on the
Microsoft,
Dreamcast if you want.
It could be, but that would be a stupid suggestion, so I won't be going for that. But bearing in mind that Microsoft don't exactly have the best track record when it comes to exclusives just for themselves and good, all in the same sentence, that doesn't really happen for the Xbox One at the moment. So this could be a turnaround for it. I'll have to give it that. But if I was to say anything, new Halo.
Well, we already know there's a new Halo.
No, I mean like a new Halo. So not Halo 5. A new Halo. Either Halo 6 or some kind of spin-off like ODST or something like that. Some new Halo-themed thing, because that's all they've got at the moment. They've got to throw that in there somewhere.
I'm
It's
going to
definitely
call
going
it
to be something Halo.
Halo 5 Well, it's called Halo 5 Guardians now, isn't it? That's the title. And I think we'll actually see the rumoured HD collection.
What, all the Halos?
I'm assuming it'll be 1 to 3, maybe 4 HD remakes.
I would like to play
definitely Halo 2. Definitely Halo 2 remake, because it's been near enough confirmed that it exists.
Yeah,
but I think there'll be a HD collection, not 6 or ODST spin-off or anything like that. It's going to be Halo 5 and Halo 2 HD or Halo HD collection.
Yeah.
That's mine, but guaranteed there'll be Quantum Theory.
They better do.
Because that looks amazing.
Yeah, and that's what they showed at the launch, which no one's seen any sign of since.
Well, you know, that's not the first time that's happened before.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we'll see maybe something to do with Rise, like a sequel to Rise.
Possibly. I'm going to say, outside of what we already know, I'm going to say something new for the Kinect. So a new Kinect Sports or a new Kinect themed game, something like a family orientated one.
For that preferral that they're not even selling with the Xbox anymore.
Yeah. They're still pushing it though. They're still going to make the money back on it somehow. So if they're still launching software for it.
Yeah, but if the people who have got Kinect bought the Xbox One at launch, people who buy an Xbox One without Kinect aren't going to buy Kinect.
That doesn't mean that they won't make anything for it.
Yeah, but that's just retarded. That's like saying, Sega coming out.
They strap this thing on as a mandatory accessory. They are clearly mental. Of course they'll keep on making stuff for it. This
is why I said there wouldn't be a Kinectless bundle, because they've hammered it in so much. I was genuinely shocked that they got rid of Kinect. But for them to come out after this announcement and say we've got a brand new Kinect Sports, we've got Kinect fucking Feel Yourself, just loads of shit Kinect games. It's like Sega coming out and saying we've got a new Knights game on the Saturn. It makes no sense. They will.
It'll be a Dance Central one or something like that, One Direction or something. There'll be something Kinect based there, I guarantee it.
There will be, yeah. It's just really stupid.
It's a poor business move yet again, but clearly they've just got no sense anymore.
Outside of that, I think Forza Horizon will make an appearance.
Well, there's already a Forza Horizon 2 that's been... Oh, what was it? I saw something about it today.
Yeah.
Something for a new Forza Horizon, so that doesn't surprise me.
Sunset Overdrive will be there. Again, another launch, the launch show that we haven't seen. Yeah. I think that'll be there. For some reason, Call of Duty always makes an appearance on Xbox E3s, so I'm going to assume the Advanced Warfare will be there.
Probably, yeah.
But again, exclusive-wise, Halo, that's it.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can think of.
Sunset Overdrive, obviously.
Yeah, but that's something that we already know about. So if they do show that, it's not like, oh, what's this? It's like, oh right, so you're finally doing something with it.
Yeah.
Or like you say, it might just never ever be heard of again.
Gears of War.
Good call.
Microsoft have bought the rights to Gears of War, so I'm assuming there's going to be something there.
Yeah, I think that would be, they milked it for all their fucking work on the 360. There's no reason why they wouldn't go for another one on the Xbox One.
Now they've finished the story up, there's no reason why they wouldn't make another one.
There's plenty of prequels that you can make around that.
Fuck it, it's done. Leave it.
When there's still money in
bought the rights to it, so there's gonna fucking happen, so there's no reason why it won't be this E3. Do you think we'll hear anything from Rare?
Conker. I want a new Conker. That's what I want from Rare. That's all they're good for.
See, I think Rare are going to mutiny. I think it's going to turn to mutiny because they had like X number of Kinect games they were making, and they didn't even know Microsoft would drop in to Kinect.
Oh dear.
So they wasn't happy. So I think they're going to turn up and be like, Have you got anything you can show at E3? They're like, yeah, we got those. And then they'll turn the Xbox on and it'll just be all the people at Rare just sticking the finger. Pissing on Kinect or something. No, I'm going to say Sunset Overdrive, definitely. Quantum Theory, definitely. Halo 5, definitely. And then possibly Halo HD remakes. Call of Duty, because like we said, they're always there. And I think a new Gears of War.
There'll probably be a new announcement for like a new Assassin's Creed as well.
Well, Ubisoft usually have their own stage E3.
True, but Xbox won't have much of their own to launch, so they'll still be put the same as they did with like Metal Gear and that on the Xbox launch. They've still got to go to things that other people will be releasing as well, but they've still got to show it on their system to say, look, it is also available on here, so you can still buy it. Probably a new FIFA, something like that. But as exclusives go for things that will only be on them, I can't think of anything else.
I can't, like we say, other than Sunset Overdrive, Halo 5, and Quantum Theory, I can't think of anything that particularly stands out. So we'll fuck them
I
off.
might revisit something older, maybe.
Maybe some new Fable.
I don't know, there was mixed reactions from Fable 3. I liked it. I only played it once.
I didn't like Fable. I love Fable 1. I love Fable 2. Fable 3 didn't particularly grab me. Then
there was the Kinect Fable Journeys, I think it was.
Yeah, I'm not bothered with that.
That was god awful. Yet another brilliant series killed by the Kinect.
Because it's a demon child. The Kinect is the Atari Jaguar of this generation.
It is. It's just something that shouldn't have existed.
Yeah.
They should have thought about it and gone, no wait, that's a stupid idea. Forget about that.
Well, no, so we'll move on to Sony. I actually think, I'm going to contradict myself a bit later on with this, but I think Microsoft's E3 is going to be better than Sony's. Because we have literally no idea, really, other than the handful of things that we've just speculated on for Microsoft. But Sony, definitely going to be Uncharted. Uncharted's definitely going to be shown. It's got to be. So that's no big surprise. Last of Us HD remake, that's going to be shown. But again, it's got to be. And then you got The Order, which has been pushed back. I think we'll see some Project Beast, which is the spiritual successor to Demon Souls. And that's going to be shown. And then, yeah.
Well, it's going to be a new Gran Turismo. There's going to have to be.
Oh yeah, maybe, yeah. Project Morpheus. I think we'll see some Project Morpheus.
What's Project Morpheus?
The headset.
Oh right, yeah, of course, yeah. So yeah, probably some people playing something on that. I would have thought maybe a new Mirror's Edge, something like that to go with it.
Ooh, that'd be nice. This is already
so
a sneaky trailer for Mirror's Edge 2.
Yeah, it was a very brief one, but it was a good one.
That was a nice demo for Morpheus.
What else?
Oh! Siphon Filter.
No.
Yeah.
No, definitely not. How on earth did that stand against Metal Gear 5?
Well, I can't remember when it was. April, I think. Could be wrong. But there was a new Siphon Filter title trademarked called Entwined.
It's either going to be Metal Gear or it's going to be Splinter Cell.
I'm putting money on Siphon Filter. And something by who made Media Molecule? I think we might see something from them.
I'm hoping for something from Quantum Theory.
Yeah.
So hopefully a new title from them. which I'd look
Not just the head.
Yeah, no, something. Although I quite like that. Did you see that sort of animated thing they did, like an android that she was self-aware?
Oh yeah, that was really cool actually.
Yeah, I can't remember what that was for. I love that.
Yeah, it was just a tech demo. It was like the head from from the launch reveal.
But yeah, I quite like that. That was good.
The new God of War.
Definitely
Needs to be a new God of War.
Hopefully a new Tomb Raider.
Again, no, I don't think that'll be shown at the PlayStation show.
Again, it's going to be on both, if anything.
Probably, but I don't think we'll see anything.
I don't know. I think there would be. If it's only just even a snippet, there'll be something in there just to say we're making a new one and it's going to be out at such and such a date.
Maybe. So I don't know, because I'm pretty sure Square Enix are making a new Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, possibility. Because obviously, I want there to be a new Hitman. I'd love there to be a new Tomb Raider announced. So.
Well, I'm hoping that the Japanese section would focus on the Final Fantasy side, and then the European and American side would work on things like Tomb Raider and Thief.
So I don't know, because Final Fantasy is pretty big in the Western market.
It is, but I don't think we could make it the same.
Yeah, I suppose. Because it is very typical Japanese anime.
It is, and that's why people like it, because obviously it's a big Japanese culture following in America and certainly in Europe where we are. But I think if we try to replicate it, I say we're not doing anything towards it.
You're not us.
No. But Sony Europe and Sony America, if they try to do it, I just don't think. I mean, look how many brilliant Japanese films, for example, have been remade by America, and they're just fucking god awful in comparison. There's just something they can do, and it just works.
Because they're not afraid to do what they want. A lot of the things we look at. I mean, I love anime. I love like Naruto and High School DxD and the Cowboy Bebop. I love loads of Japanese anime, but I know people that will sit and watch it and be like, "This is fucking crazy." It's like, it's not. This is anime. This is how they they'll look at like SpongeBob and be like, "This is boring."
Yeah, there's not enough going on here.
Yeah.
Where's all the random explosions and crazy back screen?
Speaking of Square Enix and Final Fantasy and Japan and whatnot, I think we're going to see some more Kingdom Hearts.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think we're going to. We saw some last time, and then nothing's been said since. So I think we're going to see some of that, which I'm all for. Kingdom Hearts is so cool. But other than that, Uncharted 4, definitely. That's definitely got to be shown. The Order, obviously. And apparently, how true this is rumour and speculation, but some people have apparently seen Uncharted 4 in action already, and they took to Twitter. And these are all actually valid sources. They don't actually clarify that it's 100% concrete. There's no proof, but all these sources are credible. And they basically said the Uncharted, just like seeing Uncharted 4 looks amazing, and it basically makes The Order look like a Mega Drive game.
Good.
And
that's what I want to be good out of all of them. Uncharted, that's the one you want to look
amazing.
Though,
if they said I've just been playing Quantum Theory and it makes the PS4 look like the Wii, then I'd be like, come on, you're exaggerating a bit there. But,
yeah.
But with Naughty Dog's track record, look what they squeezed out with The Last of Us on PS3.
Yeah.
That was at the end of its cycle. This is at the start of the PS4 cycle. I have no doubt.
Do you reckon there's going to be a preemptive Last of Us 2?
See, I'd like there to be, because they've basically already, as good as already said they've started working on the sequel already. So, maybe a teaser.
I think so, just in that sort of GTA 5 way, just something will come up. It'll just be like some desolate landscape or something, and it'll say Last of Us 2, and they won't need to do any more than that.
Or it might even go sneakier than that, and not even be at E3, and it's going to be in Uncharted 4, like in Uncharted 3. Like The Last of Us was meant to come out earlier than it did, and in Uncharted 3, when you're in the bar brawl, on the bar there's a newspaper, and if you're quick enough and you get to see the newspaper on the quick scene that it's in, it tells you about the infection that's gone off somewhere, and if you read the article on it, it basically tells you about The Last of Us.
But is that an Easter egg, or is that the same world?
No, it was just an Easter egg. It wasn't.
Can you imagine if it turned out that they were actually the same world?
See, now we was not necessarily on about this, but the other day we were saying that we wished, I wished, PlayStation All Stars was better received, so that in the sequel we could have Joel versus Nathan. Imagine a game with them both together.
You're just sort of fighting through loads of infected, and then just they get blown away, and there's just Nathan Drake there, a bit older, a bit more rugged. Cool. I think I'd shit myself immediately.
See, I think Uncharted 4 is going to be a lot more darker than the last three.
They're getting progressively more sort of dark and gritty.
I don't think it's going to be as dark as Last of Us. I don't think he's going to be going around snapping people's necks and putting people's head through and impaling and whatnot. But I think it's going to be a lot darker and grittier than the last three. For whatever story-wise, I don't know. Excuse me. But I definitely I will be surprised if they announce The Last of Us 2, purely because of Uncharted 4 obviously is going to be the show stealer. And I think, for me personally, no matter what they show, Uncharted 4 is gonna be my game of E3. Without doubt. I can honestly say that. But I think it'd be a bit weird if they just like, here's Uncharted 4, bam, there it is, look amazing, whatever. Here's Last of Us remastered for PS4. Also we're doing Last of Us 2. I think that'd be a lot of, not ambition, but it's putting a lot of faith into basically two games, because obviously we've already played Last of Us. And I don't know though, because at the same time it's kind of an incentive to buy the Last of Us remake, to familiarise yourself, whether you played it, the original one on PS3 or not, to get ready for Last of Us 2. So it might happen. But my main prediction is we will see a PS4 and Vita bundle announced at E3.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a price remodel across the whole thing. So they'll say this is what's coming up, blah 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 blah, and also from now on there's going to be a permanent drop of $50 on both consoles, something like that.
You think?
Yeah,
because they're selling they're still out of stock in a lot of places, PS4.
But I think that's just because it's new. What people don't realise is there's nothing for it yet.
No, I've got, I've only got two exclusives from PS4, and that's Infamous and Killzone. Killzone I bought on the day with my PS4. And then obviously Infamous when it came out. But everything else is multi-format. So, in hindsight, I've said before, I've played my Wii U a footload more than I have my PS4. Especially now, Mario Kart came out last week and it was phenomenal. But, yeah, until the likes of Uncharted and The Order and stuff come out, I'm basically just buying PS4 games because I can. Not because I'm like, I've got to get this on PS4. Because it's exclusive to PS4 and it's going to be amazing. Same as Xbox One. I know a handful of people that have got Xbox Ones and are still just playing on the 360s because their friends haven't got Xbox Ones. I know a few people that bought Battlefield on both. The same fucking game that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Stupid. But yeah, so yeah, that's my predictions for Sony. Can't think of anything else to add to that one, to be honest.
Possibly a new Infamous.
Very unlikely. Very unlikely. Be nice.
No, I'm going to say so. Yeah.
Be nice if there was.
Other than that, though, no, I'd say Gran Turismo, definitely. Possibly A Last of Us 2.
I'd love
even
it.
if it's just
Jak and Daxter. Anyway, that's all we've got. We've rambled on. We was only going to do a quick podcast.
Yeah.
But we just enjoy
That's
your
how we all
company. We enjoy your company too much. We like to stay. I don't know. Say goodbye, Dan.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes.